This is TWiT.
CrashPlan has shut down or announced that it is shutting down its home offering. They will stop accepting subscription renewals for the consumer version. They're just going to go focus on enterprise. And 9 to 5 Mac had some coverage, writing Code 42. The company behind CrashPlan has officially announced that as of today, they're pulling out of the consumer market. CrashPlan for home users will have to begin migrating away from the service, as it will no longer be available starting in October of 2018. So that's responsible. They're giving people, more than a year. In a message posted on CrashPlan's website, the company wrote, effective August 22nd, 2017, so that's last Tuesday, Code 42 will no longer offer new or renew CrashPlan for home subscriptions, and we will begin to sunset the product over several months. CrashPlan for home will no longer be available for use starting October 23rd, 2018. So that means that they will honor a subscription created just previous, a 1-year subscription just previous to their decision to stop through the end of its life. But, no, you can't get it anymore as of last week. So Code 42 seems to be handling the situation as delicately as possible by giving users ample time, writes 9 to 5 Mac, to prepare for the transition and offering discounts on alternative services, which is very nice. CrashPlan for home users can transition to the small business plan and receive a 75% discount over the next 12 months. Of course, then the price would jump up to full price after that. If a user wants to completely move away from CrashPlan, the company recommends Carbonite's services. Now, many of our listeners have asked what they should do, so I'll repeat my recent advice from my own research and findings. First of all, I'll just say that Carbonite offers a similar system. That is an all-in-one integrated, drop it in and go, as I've mentioned before. That's perfect for Jenny. Jenny has that installed on her laptop. She doesn't know what it is or really why it's there, but it's just keeping her safe. My advice, I just like the idea of some bifurcation. I get it that there's a place for an integrated all-in-one drop-in, and I gave a perfect example with Jennifer. But I like to have these two things separate. Once upon a time, Boxcryptor was what I was liking because they got the crypto right. I took a deep dive into it, looked at it, verified that it was right. But they have since transitioned from a product to a service. So anyone's use now of Boxcryptor as a service is just as susceptible to them changing their terms of service or canceling it outright, exactly as CrashPlan just has. This is why I don't see the benefit for a more technically sophisticated user of an integrated bundled service. Again, unless you just don't want to worry about it. What I choose is a TNO software solution whose crypto was done right, then choose among any or all of the available cloud storage providers and be free to change your mind or to use any different provider or providers for different purposes at any time. And that's why, as I said recently, Cloudberry Labs has become my current choice. Their crypto's done right. They offer one-time purchase and lifetime use of a product and not a service. And they support every cloud provider any of us has ever heard of, and many we haven't. I looked at their list, and it's like, whoa. I mean, they must have a team that does nothing but, figure out the APIs of providers. And in fact, it may be that we're now beginning to see some merging of API. So as long as providers support this emerging standard way of accessing their services, well, then you can use one thing everywhere, which is great. But anyway, so, Carbonite, if you want a good alternative turnkey solution, or Cloudberry Labs is what I use personally, what I use at GRC. And Sue's still using Jungle Disk just because she always has been, and it still works. So, which is more of is a turnkey solution also.